guys, it's Mike, Cornish Knives and Camping. Thought I'd do a little video, bit of an update really of what I've been up to, things I've been doing, and important announcement. It is just over 2 years since I started the channel. I haven't got a lot of videos up, there's not a lot of content. I got bogged down in my camping a little bit, to be honest. But my first video I uploaded November the 12th, 2 years ago, and you can pop back and have a look at that video if you want to. And it just it's the beginning of the journey, really, I suppose. I started off getting into this again, really, with through Frog 360 Richard, and that's where it all started, really, 2 years ago. Now, the reason for today's video is a bit of an update, like I said, and a thank you. Some of the people I'd like to say thank you first to really is Fog 360 Richard. He got me involved in all this again, stirred it all up, and you know, I'm in a position now where I've got all the workshop finished, more or less. I've got one or two bits I'd like to put in. I've got a lot of the gear that I didn't have to start with. So a big thank you for Richard, really, for stirring it all up and getting me on the path to where I am now. My good friends I talk to nearly every day on Messenger and things, you know, you guys have been awesome, really have. People like Sean from Brycer Blades. Now, he dropped me around the leaf spring, he dropped me around the saw blade. You know, anytime I wanted to come out and use his grinder, it was no problem. He's had things built for me and done some bits and pieces, and I'm really grateful to you, Sean. Thank you very much, mate. Robert Radcliffe, you know, Robert Radcliffe's well known in the community, builds some beautiful knives. One of them being the Bobcat. That's just one of his models. It's quite well known. His leather work is out of this world. He's on YouTube. Go and pay him a visit. I paid a visit to Sandy Jack from Jack Lord Knives. Sandy's kindly gave me some hints and tips, and it was really good to visit Sandy in his workshop. And well, his work is just awesome, isn't it? And I had a really good couple of hours in his house, and he was showing me this leather work and his grinders, and it was just bloody brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And he welcomed me in, and I thoroughly had a good time. And thank you very much for all your help and assistance, Sandy. It's been brilliant, really has. So I've got a list of people here I'd just like to run off, really. Dell from Redpath Knife and Tool. I've watched a lot of his videos. Brilliant stuff. Mike from Ecom Knives in America. Lee Bennett, LB Custom Knives. Adrian from Chiro's Knives. Trolsky, he's well known in the community. Andy from Oakenlaw Knives. Andy makes some lovely knives. Doberman Knives. Fortunately, he's not trading at the minute. It's got injured in a bike accident. Harrop Knives. It just started making some lovely knives, Damascus stuff, and all sorts of really lovely stuff. Scott from Wessex Blades. I met Scott at Edel. Nice chap. Give us a couple of hints and tips. I've been watching his stuff. Ant from 7K Metalworks. He doesn't build the knives, he builds the bits for you to build the knives. And if you're a knife maker, you need to go and pay Ant a visit on 7K Metalworks. MMA Custom Knives, another good channel. Another one that's a bit of a mouthful, really, but from what I can gather, his channel is Dives in Every Film's Customs. Some good stuff there going on. There are other people I watch, other knife builders, other machinists, and you know, I'll be here all day. I follow hundreds and hundreds of channels, and today really I just wanted to bring you up to date to where I was now after the 2-year start. And it's been a bit you know, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. Had some family issues with bereavements and stuff, and it's all held me back a little bit. So yeah, I haven't got a lot to show after 2 years, but I'll show you now what I have built. It's taken a long time, and I wouldn't have done it without the help and support of lots of people. And there is a special thank you to one custom knife maker, and that's Mike Palmer. See, I didn't leave you out, Mikey. You thought I did, but I didn't. Mike was the first person who reached out after he's seen my stuff online, my YouTube videos, I guess, and contacted me and sent me a care package with lots of bits and pieces in it. You know, wording, kydex, and a full box of stuff. And I've never met him before in my life, and I'm just glad that we did, because over the last 2 years we've become really good friends. He's one of my best mates, and the stuff he builds is just unbelievable. He's an awesome knife builder. He's an awesome. Well, he can build anything from anything. He's built me a router table, which is, well, I use it all the time. It's brilliant. He's built me my grinder, which you'll see a little bit of in the next clip. And I'm going to do a review on the grinder, Mike, because it is brilliant. And I've named her Matilda, and there she is in green. But that's for another video. He seems to be able to fabricate anything from anything, and some of the pictures and stuff that he sends me, it's just unbelievable. Some of the stuff he's built, tool arms and rests, and you name it, he can build it. So just a really big thank you for the last 2 years, buddy. It's been your wealth of knowledge, expertise, help I should say, and just being my mate. It's been awesome, really awesome, and I can't thank you enough. Next, I'd like to show you the knife I've built. Now, I wanted to build something for me, not for anybody else. This is just for me. I haven't built the sheath yet, and that will be in a separate video. I have videoed this and documented it from day one, so I've got every single stage, and I'm going to upload it along with this. So at the end of this little bit, there'll be the build of the knife. Now, I've speeded it up, doubled the speed on it. Otherwise it'd be a really long video, and I know everybody hasn't got an hour to sit and watch videos, so it's going to be long enough as it is. That's about 15 odd minutes, 20 minutes I think, of the knife build from start to finish. Double time. If you want to speed it up again, you know, you're welcome to. But this is what I've come up with. It's 10.5 inches long. It's a 5.5 inch blade. It's 4mm 01 tool steel, and Corian handles, brass pins, and brass or copper, I think it's maybe copper pins, I think, and an lanyard tube to match, and black scales. And there she is. I haven't finished the blade. I've got a final couple of passes to do, just to tidy up the edge, but she's virtually done. I've polished the handle. I left her nice and chunky. I've only got small hands, but this knife is for me, and it does the job. It feels comfy to me anyway. And so Mike's did the heat treat for me, and he stamped a little logo on there. I am designing my own logo, and that'll be on hopefully any other knife I make. Full tang, and it's a granite effect corian handle. I don't know if it'll see the plunges or whatever, but yeah, I'm quite happy with her tip. Won't focus unfortunately, but I think it's 400 rubbed finish, satin finish on the blade. I didn't want anything too shiny because it's just going to get scratched up in the field, because I am going to use this. It's a knife to use, not to look at. So there she is. And the name of this one, if I build any more, it's going to be the Spriggan, which is a Cornish name for a mythical creature. You look it up on YouTube, the Spriggan, and that's her. And I'm really pleased with this. For my first knife, I wanted to build something that I could use, and that was the best thing I could build, and this is the best I can build at the moment. And it's all down to everybody on YouTube and people who've given me inspiration to build it. So there she is. I'm going to stop yapping now, but I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who helped me build the Spriggan. I'm really pleased with it, and I keep picking it up. I can't put it down for very long. Keep picking it up. So with that, I'll let you crack on and watch the video of the build. I hope you like it. It's 2 years in the process, on and off, bits and pieces, keep coming back to it, and I hope you like it, and I'll see you all on the next one. Don't forget, stay Cornish. Bye.